whenever you are healing, please, there is normally some time. And something that is important, there is a timeline for healing. For women, psychologically, you are supposed to take 12 months, at least 12 months to heal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Where after the moment of breakup, please take 12 months.
That's for
at
a
least
woman.
for a woman.
Okay.
For men, this is connected to science. The limbic structure in the human brain that contains the memory. That is why women, they have a bigger structure. That's why they are attached to the longer period of time. So you are supposed to take 12 months. For men, you're supposed to take 6 months at least before you even think about moving on.
Okay. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us. My name is Geoffrey, and I'm privileged today to have one of the special guests in my studio, and he will actually introduce himself to you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our studio.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Coach Price. John Price is my real name.
Yeah.
I am a relationship coach.
Wow.
And that is what I do.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
So, direct to the point, why do people break up?
Good. Well, breakup is broad, and allow me list just few of the reasons why, or maybe things I've dealt with, and there are so many of them, but I will list few of them. One, we have infidelity or cheating has been number one cause of so many breakups. Two, we have social imbalances. We also have financial reasons. We also have peer influence. Maybe some people have also broken up because of parental influence. There are also some breakups that have taken place because of just lack of interest. It gets to a point, then someone just loses the interest of the other partner, or loss of the chemistry. So that has also been the reason why people had just had to decide to live apart and separate. Yes.
Wow. So how can you heal from breakup?
Good. A very good question. Now that is the core reason why we are here.
Yeah.
So allow me just give some few tips. These tips I've not Googled them from anywhere.
Yeah.
It's about my personal experience that I've gone through with various clients. One of them that is so much important. Whenever a breakup has happened, you have decided to break up. Make sure there is something that is called no contact rule.
Yeah.
So no contact rule, I give my clients a specific outline of the communication rule. That the moment you decide to separate, make sure you do 90 days no contact rule. There are specific times that I give 60 days no contact rule. That means I will look at the span of the relationship, so it is dependent on how the breakup was.
Yeah.
But no contact rule is so important. It helps you to just have your own time, have your own personal time. You know, when you are going to still communicate with your ex, and I have also witnessed it, that when partners communicate during the breakup period, it normally happens suddenly. They go back together unplanned, because there's normally that emotional touch, emotional connection. So you should not communicate with your ex. I mean that. So when you make sure that in this 90 days, if you can delete the number, you should delete the number. If you can just avoid, but don't block your ex. Blocking is, I don't support blocking an ex. It is too unfair.
So it is not advisable.
Don't block your ex. It is not going to give you that emotional freedom to heal. Let them reach to you. When they want to reach you, let them reach you. But you will be able. You should be able to fight. That pressure of talking to them. The more you fight the pressure, the more you disintegrate from them. So it is important that you just let the number be there. You can delete it, but don't block it. So make sure within the 90 days, don't even reply to their messages. Even the highs. You meet them in the street, if it is a high, do the high and go your way. Yeah, that's
Now, what if a child is involved?
a good question. I've bet the same question, of course. It happens that people break up when they have a child. It is never a wish of any mother
True.
to raise the child alone. And if the child is involved, that's a special case. And I have a fundamental procedure or principle or a law of how you can get along with your baby daddy during the healing period. One, whenever a child is involved, make sure you have an outlined needs of your child, because you're going to be in a position where you're going to need the upkeep. You're going to need the fundamental upkeeps of the baby.
Yeah.
And because it is your baby with your baby daddy, if you are a female, I mean you are a mother, you're going to some point communicate with the baby daddy. So you must have a well noted requirements of what you need.
Yeah.
Because you know, when you have that specific goals that you have for your baby, let me say, most people just contact their baby daddy in the name of they had a child. So because a child is involved, they think they have that freedom to still communicate, without knowing what they even want from the baby daddy. So you know the needs of the baby before you communicate with your baby daddy. You're going to go with a predestined or mentioned or specific requirements that you want from the baby daddy. So if you must communicate, it is going to be specifically for important reason, for the upkeep reasons. So that contact means that there's something that you need from the baby daddy, and specifically the things that are going to help you upkeep the child.
Yeah.
So it's a specific goal.
Yeah.
Don't just be like you want to give the baby daddy a child, an opportunity to speak to the child. Anyhow, when you are healing, it's going to drag you behind emotionally. So it's very much important. Two, during that healing period, when the child is involved, that we were talking about the involvement of a child, make sure if the baby daddy is not willing to take care of the child, don't be there like you're forcing them.
Yeah.
Don't be there every day calling them, reminding them that they have a baby. They know that they have a baby. They know that the child is, sometimes men have used that criteria to deny the responsibility of the pregnancy. So every day you remind them, I have your baby. It's all right. If they refuse, let them be. And at that particular time, be willing and have that mentality to raise your child alone. I know it is going to cost you, but let it not be an issue every day. To keep on communicating and reminding them that they're supposed to be taking care of their baby. So when a child is involved, it's a special case. But if I normally advise men, your child, there is no point that you should deny the responsibility of your child. You be a mature man and be responsible to take care of your child.
Yeah.
Take that responsibility, the financial responsibility. If he or she is going to school, please play your part. Sometimes it has happened that after some time, when the child is grown, then the parent is coming, the father denied taking responsibility sometimes, then after some days he's coming, or some years is coming, that, this is my child, I want to see my child. Later he's not taking the responsibility. That is not right.
Yeah.
So I keep on, advising men. There's no point or reason you should deny taking responsibility of the child.
Many people are settling on alcohol, drug abuse. How can you advise such a person who is doing that?
Good. Another point that is so important that you're tackling is when you break up, when you're going through heartbreak. Another tip that is so important is having fun.
Okay.
And I will attach it to what you're saying. When you're having fun, so many people have messed up, and this is what I mean. When you are going to just find something to do, something that's going to take your time, precious time, because you need to be busy. Whenever you've been heartbroken, don't be there lonely. Just go somewhere, watch football, if you can watch football. Just go somewhere and do whatever you are talented.
Yes.
Find your hobbies. And most people have found their hobbies during heartbreak or during the healing period, because you will have that freedom to do what you've never been doing. And having fun, it's something that just makes you happy. And you pointed out something. Is it important to, maybe you say people reside on taking alcohol? Please, alcohol is a short-term fun, and it adds more problems. I mean, more kind of memories. I mean, it is a short-term excitement. And after that, you're going to, it's something like few minutes or few hours, and then you're going to get back to the same condition. So it's never the solution. Please, to those who have been into those breakup, please avoid alcohol. It's never going to solve any problem. Another tip that is so important, allow me go to the next tip. Whenever you have been heartbroken, please confess those mistakes. You did a mistake. Maybe to a man, you were never willing to let go of that relationship, regardless of the mistake you did. Even if you did a mistake and you had to lose the relationship, no one ever wants to lose a relationship, and I can assure you of this. Even men, when they make mistakes, they are never willing to let the relationship go. And I have even seen men cry. They tell me, sir, please just talk to my girlfriend. I'm not willing to let it go. So it is not something that they also are willing to let go. But if it happens, it has already happened. Please confess whatever you did to a responsible person, either a mentor. Go confess what you did to even a parent or a spiritual figure. Whenever you're confessing that, it's going to give you that freedom, and it removes guilt. To ladies, whenever you are heartbroken, you also, maybe sometime you are in the negative part, please just go confess that you did so and so. So many people are outside there to help you, and there are so many good friends out there who will help you regardless of whatever you are going through. So also, you also have that opportunity to go and confess what happened. Go tell it out that it happened. Another important tip that I would say is, whenever you are healing, please, there is normally some time, and something that is important, there is a timeline for healing. For women, psychologically, you are supposed to take 12 months, at least 12 months to heal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Where after the moment of breakup, please take 12 months.
That's for
at least
woman.
For a woman.
Okay.
For men, this is connected to science. The limbic structure in the human brain that contains the memory. That is why women, they have a bigger structure. That's why they are attached to the longer period of time. So you're supposed to take 12 months. For men, they're supposed to take 6 months, at least, before you even think about moving on.
Okay.
So after that period, within that period, you are supposed to review your healing process.
Okay.
So for men, don't ever decide on a rebound. A rebound is moving on fast. I mean, moving on to another relationship immediately after breakup. It is very wrong. Please never even decide to go into another relationship without completion of those healing period. So I'm trying to give you out a very important tip, that it is important to review this process to that person whom you trust. Tell them, this far, this is where I've reached. And if you're feeling you can move on, also be open. And they will help you audit your healing journey. I have also done that to so many clients, that after some period of time, they tell you that, they tell me that I feel like I can go on to another relationship. I have stopped so many, because it is, there are requirements, there are some things that you are supposed to feel yourself that you can move on. And when you feel like you can move on, sometimes it's out of emotional influence. Sometimes it's because you miss your past relationship. So it is good to review your healing journey.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, should these people make new friends after breakup?
Good. That is important. That was my next point I was supposed to go into.
So
It is important to make good friends.
Okay.
Underline good friends.
It's true.
So whenever you are heartbroken, you had friends. I don't say that their friends are bad, but make sure in that period you have more new friends. Why? During healing period, you will need people to hold you. There are those who even work through breakups, and they have healed from the breakups.
Okay.
There are those who are healing. So in this journey, you will realize that if you make new friends, they will either help you grow, they will either support you, they will also be part of your fun journey. But I say they must be good friends. So in these friends, after some time, after you completed your healing journey, you will realize that these friends, they will be important also to pick new partners, or you will put them into a weighing scale. You will meet people who are people who can be also your prospects, people who can be your caliber. You will also be thinking otherwise. So I saw so and so, he or she has been a good support system for me. So you can also decide to try it out with them if it's an opportunity.
Yeah.
So making new friends is something so important. But there's something that is I would want to point out.
Okay.
When you're making new friends, be so vigilant, because in your emotions you are so vulnerable. You can be in a position to make a mistake to indulge into an early relationship with them because they are available for you. So during that breakup, the mind normally tends to be attracted to anyone who is available. So you make sure you put a limit of friends. And you can make, someone was asking me sometimes back that what kind of friends can you make? Do you need male or female friends? Make sure you go to a wider scope. Go to old men. Go make friends with teachers. Go make friends with pastors. Don't be selective, but be selective. But eliminate bad friends. Make good friends. They will be good for you. So it is very important.
Okay, let's take, is a woman, should you go for new friends, or we are talking of new friends, all of both genders, for men and women?
Exactly. It's both genders. They will be important for you. Yes. So it's not specifically of male. If you're male, go for both genders. Make good friends.
Okay.
Yes, and that's a very important tip. When I want to attack this making fun, because it's so important. That is where so many people get lost. When you are heartbroken, if you love movies, go watch movies. Go out. Go. Just go have fun outside.
Yeah.
Because when you are maybe alone, you are staying alone. You are not. You are maybe you are a student. You are staying alone. At night, you will be alone. So you should. When during the day you are having fun, at least they're going to fix somewhere. Rather than so many people are making mistake by being alone, and it's not a fundamental property for healing. It's not going to work out anything so fast. There is this important aspect that is said that an empty mind is a devil's workshop. When you are alone, you're going to think about bad things. You're going to have just memories filled. So friends, having fun's one thing. Make sure you conjunct them to make good outcome, so they bear fruits. So those are very important things that are going to help you recover very fast. And if you mess in any of them, let me point out like something that is so important. Allow me go back to the communication, no contact rule. Whenever, before you accomplish those periods that I say, because some people will need 60 days, no contact rule. Some people will need 90 days. And any day you mess up by maybe communicating with your ex before this period, you are going to start a new journey.
Oh.
That's so funny. When you contact your ex after, if your period was 60 days, then you contact him or her after, say, 1 month, I'm assuring you.
So you go to zero.
You are going to start from zero.
Oh my God.
That's so funny about it. because the mind is so powerful. And the thing that you've been working on for 2 months, it is so possible that you submerge it within a second.
Just to take it to zero.
Within a second. So whenever be very vigilant. And healing journey it's so difficult, but it's so easy. You just need a step ahead. I mean, a miles, an acceptance ahead. You just need to accept it and start it. And so many times, this healing journey is connected to different types of people. You know, there are very many types. Maybe we'll tackle it some other day. There are people who are extroverts. There are introverts. That's a broader understanding. And those people who are introverts, those people they are not socializing. I mean, there are people who like lonely time. They find it difficult to, heal very fast because they are not outgoing. But it is possible even for them. So it's not, healing doesn't pick a particular type of people. Everyone, can heal, and it's a matter of acceptance. It is a matter of someone to help you go through that. It is a matter of getting that knowledge on how to do it. And when you do it right, it will come out right.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, I want you to clarify on all those topics. Maybe somebody who is currently undergoing all these tribulations, how can you encourage them as you find out?
Good. Breakups happen. And one thing is to break up. Another thing is to heal. Most people are normally coerced by what other people say. And I've seen so many people do by what their peer influence, their peers influence them to do. It is wrong.
Yeah.
Anything can happen for you. And healing is just a step ahead.
Yes.
You don't choose to break up, but you can choose to heal. So I know some people are broken up by choice. And if it had to, like I was saying, that maybe sometimes you find that the relationship is not working and you have to break up. That chemistry is no longer there. That was a problem. Maybe through you didn't get to be friends so well. So healing is something that is so possible. And you just need to see someone who can help you with the tips to do that. And if you cannot do it alone, it is something that you just have to accept and decide that you have to do it. So it is possible for everyone.
So it is possible.
It is very possible. So healing, breakup will happen. And if it happens, just think about another way out of getting yourself better, re-energizing yourself. Self-awareness is so much important. You know yourself. You know what you want. And if you know what you want, then in as much as you're going to get pieces of advice outside there, but then the end of the thing is you should heal and you should get well and you should get someone better. Yes, so it's important.
So let me hope you have taken something home. We have come to an end of our topic. Until we meet for the next show, stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.